Self-destruct in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, this is QED DeNile here, bringing you a cast from the Southeast Asia Clan League Tier 5, Week 6, between QEDUpWaiting and ZeroCraft's Volition I'll run with Volition. Now it's a TVT on Daybreak, and here we have, so obviously cross positions, it's only a 1v1 map, so cross positions. We'll see what happens here, but ZeroCraft has been one of the competitors this season, coming out of nowhere with a bunch of people that did not have or did not belong to a clan. Word is they're actually going to form a clan after this competition, which is a good sign. It's always nice to have practice partners, and these people seem to have formed quite a close-knit bond during this season, and hopefully they continue it, and maybe compete next season as an official clan known as ZeroCraft. Get a house clan status and all that other jazz as well, would be nice to see. UpWaiting, recently promoted again. I believe he's made up to Platinum just recently. So he's been on the up and up lately. I believe when I first saw him play he was Silver. He's already jumped to Platinum in the space of a season. So not bad work at all from UpWaiting. TVT is one of his stronger matchups, I believe. Just seeing where he goes from here. Barracks have dropped a bit further back from the ramp. I'm not sure if it's because he plans to add an add-on pretty early, but his barracks was pretty much the same time as Volition. I mean, everything's pretty much been same so far in this TVT matchup. No hidden racks, no trying to psych each other out, all playing pretty standard. Gas going down from UpWaiting, which is an earlier gas than Volition, who hasn't even started the gas yet. He's got his scout in though now, he's having a look. The scout from UpWaiting will not get in now, which is a bit of a pity. Could have sent, if he sent it a bit earlier, he would have been able to get in, but now he will be blocked off and have no scouting information whatsoever, which may mean he has to use a scan later on to find out exactly what's happening. Those are the stands. Both the barracks are up for both. Both have got well, no second supply depot yet from UpWaiting either, so he's going to slowly start falling behind in supply. He's going straight to Orbital Command now and getting that add-on. He's getting a tech lab, so I don't know if he's going to go early Marauders. Marines coming out from Volition as well, first up as well, obviously to defend in front of his base. He'll put a couple there. No, he spawned it straight out. He's going to snipe this SCV. No, SCV will get away. A little bit of status there would have prevented that, but Volition probably wasn't paying full attention to that Marine at the time. This SCV back here looks like he's planning on building something. Still no gas in Volition. I'm not sure he's going to go for an early expand here. He still hasn't got a gas. A quick pause from UpWaiting. Bit of a tease there. Volition saying, is he map happing? Nope, the command center going down now, so it will be a gasless expand from Volition, but Reapers from UpWaiting. A very odd move here, Reapers, and it hasn't been scouted either. I don't believe it's been scouted, so for some reason he sent his SCV back out of the base and will not see this Reaper on its way. So it's one Reaper Volition. He's getting a second Reaper, so it's going to be probably a 2-3 Reaper opening. Bit odd that he's sending this Reaper out so bold to begin with. Taking the tower. He has got Marines set up here though, so I think he might have suspected that that Hellions were coming, because these Marines are going to cover this spot here where you jump up. The only other way would be to swing around the back here and jump up here, but he has got a Marine also coming here. These Reapers will have trouble getting into the base, will have trouble scouting, but they're there, which is new. I haven't seen a Reaper opening from UpWaiting before. He is also expanding behind this, so it's going to be a 3 Reaper expand, is it, or a 2 Reaper expand? 2 Reaper expand, and he's just using them to take the watchtowers at the moment. Knows they can beat a Marine one-on-one in a fight. Knows he can keep the watchtowers. He's got 2 more racks coming up. He is researching combat shields as well, so he'll turn this into a Marine timing of some description. Before he gets stims straight after combat shields, into a Marine stim timing. The Reapers have taken secure control of the watchtowers. It'll take more than a couple of Marines to get them off the watchtowers. 2 more racks coming up from Volition now as well. His command center is done, and he's turning into an orbital. He will then probably float it down to the main once he gets his 2 racks up, so he knows he's got the defense stuff he needs. Although this one's already finished and already will be mining straight up. No, it is a 3 Reaper opening. There's a 3rd Reaper coming from UpWaiting now. Now he's going to start bursting out Marines. He's got racks coming up, and a fact engineering bay to get upgrades going, which is always good. He's now pulling SCVs over to mine at the next location, which is also another move there. He's going to start saturating that. This base now needs to float over. I'm not sure what he's doing with it and why he's floating it over. Another pause from UpWaiting again. So hold off a second. Here we go. There we go. We're back running again now. Another pause from UpWaiting. We're having a bit of internet problems or something. We've got combat shields coming out from Volition as well. He has got the Marine count though. over UpWaiting at the moment, but the expansion though is already mining for UpWaiting, so he's going to start getting a nice boost in economy. Whereas Volition keeps producing more SCVs, and it's got this already saturated base, so he needs to move this down and start mining down here. This is saturated. I'm not sure what he's scared of. I guess lack of scanning information by both here. None of you scans. We check what the vision is of everyone. UpWaiting hasn't used a scan at all. Has got no scanning information whatsoever. Doesn't even know if he's expanded. Same here. He's got. Oh, he has used a scan. Sorry, and he's seen there's 2 racks. He's seen basically a similar build to what he's got, but he hasn't seen the expansion. As far as he knows, it's a 1 base all in. Obviously, hence why he hasn't dropped down his command center. Now he's floating it down now. I believe he's got enough marines now to hold it now. Combat shields are just about done. Even more marines coming out, so he's confident enough to hold it now. UpWaiting has already got his though up, running, and nice and getting close to saturation. More supply deals coming up. Second gas coming up now. No upgrades started as of yet, but there has been upgrades started for Volition, which puts him ahead. So he's going to get that +1 done nice and early. 2 more reactors going in, so he's going to get a lot of marines out with so many reactors. Obviously wants to boost a very high marine count. These Reapers are holding the tower, and these 2 marines now aren't going to do too well against these 2 Reapers who are holding the tower, unfortunately. 2 Reapers do beat 2 marines, and they will get the first shots off too. Very nice there. Both Reapers will survive, and the tower is held. Go Reapers. Oh, now a full lot of marines coming in, so these Reapers are not going to last. Hopefully, let's see if UpWaiting sees this and moves these units away. These Reapers are not going to enjoy this many bullets coming from these marines. And he sees them, and off they go. Little jetpacks running. And off they run. They're going to run around and away. As Stanzo, he's now muling heavily. He's got this fully saturated. So the mineral count will probably work out to be around the same. You look at the... it doesn't say the the minerals. Let's bring up the mineral count, which is I didn't know. Volition is slightly ahead in his mining due to mule drop that he's recently done. A mass mule drop. He saved up a lot of energy and has dropped a lot of mules. But once they die down, everything will even out again. Gas is pretty much even, so everything's about the same. No biggie there. But UpWaiting has gone for the sneaky third. He realises that everything's about the same, and he's going to drop that third. He's behind on his upgrades, although he has got both going runs now, so he'll get +1/+1 before Volition does. Thanks to the fact that Volition's running off 1 engineering bay and UpWaiting's running off 2. So it's handy for him. He'll get the upgrade up earlier. Volition has got his factory up and is building that store port, probably to get medivacs out for support. Whereas UpWaiting is still not running on. He has got his factory up. He hasn't got his starport yet though. But instead, there he is. Starport's coming up now. He's got the. He's obviously going to build a reactor on his factory and swap around with that to get starport to get medivacs out. Should definitely help with upcoming conflicts. Mass marines, 2 more racks, even more reactors. This is going to be very, very, very heavy marine build here. Very heavy marine build, and he will have the upgrade advantage, particularly if he switches straight into getting more upgrades as soon as it's done. If he continues with that pattern, he will have a massive upgrade advantage, and he's got another expansion coming down. As it stands though, we've still both got very minimal scouting information of each other. They're not really doing much. They're both just trying to macro the heart out of each other and see who macros better. If we bring up how many SCVs they got, SCV count is slightly ahead for UpWaiting, and that'll keep him ahead. Marine count is high for Volition at the moment, but his upgrades will be slightly slower. If we look at the upgrade count, it's +1/+1 already. Now it's +1/+1 nearly done for Volition. If he needs to start, UpWaiting needs to keep this advantage going by instantly hitting the 2/2s. He's got the minerals to do it. I mean, why not? He's done this to keep ahead. He may as well keep going ahead. Otherwise, Volition will catch up. As it stands, though, pretty similar forces really. Volition has got the slight unit count ahead lead. If we look at it. Well, no, actually, unit counts are pretty much identical. It's an SCV lead to UpWaiting, and Volition's pulling slightly ahead in the unit count, but that'll be caught up again as soon as the Marines pop for UpWaiting. So it's pretty much even battle here. It'll all be depending how they engage. Nice use for Sense Tower here. Let him know if he does come and try to take this third. Lets him know if someone scouts this, and it's going to get. And the minerals are going to start climbing for UpWaiting now. He's getting siege check to go with siege tanks, give him the advantage. He needs to get those 2/2 going. Keep this advantage going. These engineering bays are not doing much at all. You can get 2/2 going as soon as possible would be nice. He's now loading up for a bit of a drop. Very nice move here. Command center going down bottom here for Volition, so he can start mining from that. He's oversaturated on both his bases, I believe. No, he's only oversaturated on his natural. So he has slowed down his production of SCVs. If you look at the unit, you can tell that by the fact the SCV count is starting to pull ahead by UpWaiting, although he's slowed down as well, 1. But the mules, it's still a very nice economy coming in. He's turning this into orbital as well to get more mules. This will be interesting. he's turning straight to an orbital, and these medivacs were filled up, but have not been dropped again. Actually, I don't think they were actually sent out. No, here they are. They're ready for the drop here. He did notice a missile turret there. He has slowed down this drop. He could probably sweep around here though and drop where this bunker is. I mean, not even sure why a bunker was put there for Violation. I think he's worried about some kind of drop. As it stands though, he's going to scan. He's going to notice there's not much here to defend the drop here. He'll probably come in here and take out this. Engineering bay going down. He will come in here. He'll do a massive drop. He'll try and take out some of these production facilities. Take out some of these spawning units. It's going to force Violation to have to come back with all his units, unfortunately, and he will come back with all his units. No, about 3/4 of his units. So he has managed to do it. That was useful for him, as it's forced him to come back with a lot of his units, which is exactly what UpWaiting wanted. He's brought him in. He's now going to start taking out some SCVs. Some nice drop here from here. See when he decides to lift up and try and get out of here. As it stands, he hasn't lifted up yet. He lifts up now, and off he goes. He's going to get away from this as well, hopefully. Yes, no missile turret tasers. A very nice drop from Violation there. Managed to do a fair bit of damage. Took out one of the production villages. Took out one of the engineering bases building. See if he's actually fallen behind on upgrades though. He is starting to fall behind on upgrades. He needs to start those 2-2. 1-1. Counter drop coming from Volition, but he did get spotted, and one of those medivacs did fall. Very nice work from UpWaiting. I'm not sure how he spotted that. He just had Marines at the back just in case, but he did spot it. I would like to see him start 2-2. He's going to start falling behind the upgrades shortly. If we look at the unit count, he's ahead in Marines at the moment due to the fact that he did snipe one of the production facilities. He did lose those 2 Reapers, unfortunately. Obviously got sniped at some point, but he has got 1 Reaper still in that tower, and he has got this sender up here. They both slowed down on their SCV production, which is a Violation which means Violation shouldn't take too long to catch up. He's losing a lot of SCVs though. Another drop here from UpWaiting, taking out even more SCVs. Very nice work here. So he's managed to take out a bunch more SCVs. He did lose that drop completely though, but his now SCV count is massively higher than Violation. So the mineral count will be travelling in a lot better for UpWaiting. He has filled up some fair bit of energy though. Could drop a few more mills from these orbital commands onto his third. Get that mining a bit better. Maybe even drop a gas, but he doesn't really need a gas though with his marine count he's doing. If anything, he needs a gas so he can get more upgrades going, which he's not doing. He has got siege tech done, but he's got 4 siege tanks out. Through some nice sieging. He has got the advantage in this battle just because of the siege tanks, really. As marine count is very, very, very similar. So it really just comes down to the fact he's got those siege tanks, which Violation hasn't, and it's got a supply lead because of that. Supply lead is quite nice, mostly in SCVs and those 4 siege tanks. Everything else is pretty much even. There's not much difference in the Marines and in the medivacs. Even medivacs, Violation is slightly ahead of that last encounter. Now you should see this. Oh no, he has no units on the actual tower, so he will not see this coming. Very unfortunate that Violation did not have any units sitting on the actual tower here. He's coming through now, and he's going to try. He's massive stim here from UpWaiting. He's now going to fall back and try and drag some more people back into the siege tank line here. Massive stim for null effects. He needs to heal all these units back up again now. But Violation did the same back. Another massive stim. There's going to be mass medivac healing at the moment. Another drop coming from Violation, taking out to do a drop here. Probably trying to drop the third. He's realised that a third must be up. UpWaiting's doing a very sneaky thing here. He's going to send some units around to attack the third. Small batch units. These units will do a lot of damage too. Trying to bait a counter attack from Violation into the siege tank line here, and he is going to do it. He's going to move in this. No, he saw the siege tank line and fell back. He realises now that he's in a bit of trouble because he needs to split his forces up. To deal with this, he has to go around the long way, and by the time he gets there, this base will fall. So he is behind. This drop did not succeed due to the fact there was a planetary fortress there. And now he's engaging into the siege tank line. Very unwise. This is the end for Violation. The siege tanks just tore to shred that, and my computer's in trouble keeping up with the lag of this, unfortunately. This is mass dying Marines, mass dying medivacs. This is GG from Violation now. Again, a TVT that came down to 1 engagement, and now he's at quarter of... Oh, and no GG. Just to quit the game from Violation. Oh well. It was unfortunate there. Violation was just spread thin due to a very nice move from QEDUpWaiting here, where he took out to the third, snuck around the back, and his commando units took out all those SCVs and that base, and Violation did not know what to do. If he moved back, he would have lost that position at the tower, and had he moved forward, you saw what happened. The tanks just destroyed it. So thank you very much. That was QED DeNile. I'll head to the second game now of this matchup between QEDUpWaiting and Volition. Thank you for watching. It's QED DeNile out.